Welcome to the first week of The Bachelor. Xerxes is our bachelor, and he will be meeting several incredible women to determine which one he will spend the rest of his life with. To give you a little history on our bachelor, he's an architect. Xerxes is fluent in Greek and enjoys building and architecture. His father, Darius, was a famous architect who was unable to finish many of his projects. Xerxes finished some of the impressive large-scale structures just recently. He loves epic war movies. Let's go meet our bachelor. Good evening, Xerxes. Are you ready to meet the woman of your dreams tonight?
I am. I don't expect to meet her tonight, but one never knows.
Well, we won't delay any longer.
Hi, my name is whatever. But you should totally pick me because I'm hot. And I just broke up with my total loser boyfriend, Kim. He's L-U-S-E-R, loser. And you're like so totally hot. And we should do something rebellious.
Nice to meet you. Whatever your name was.
Oh, it's just Barbie.
Barbie. Next.
Hi, I'm Candy. I have a 5-year plan. Year 1, go to Harvard Law. Year 2, graduate Harvard Law. Year 3, become President of the United States. Year 4, travel to Africa. Year 5, establish world peace.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You have a vibe about you, so strong. Good. My name is Bambi. Just like the poor little, just like the poor little deer. Don't you think it was so terrible for commercial DVDs to kill poor Bambi just to sell things?
Nice to meet you, Bambi. Oh. All right, bring on the next one. Oh.
Hey, good looking.
Hey.
My name's Carrot Cake. What's yours?
It's John. It's just please.
What? What's wrong?
Please. Is there anyone left? Hi, I'm X.
My name's Esther.
Esther, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How's your night been going so far?
We've had some really interesting candidates. You know, I don't normally do this, but would you marry me?
Sure. I'd love to.
Great.
Well, it looks like Xerxes was able to find love after all. Good luck, guys. Welcome back to The Bachelor. For the first time in Bachelor history, our Bachelor, Xerxes, opted to skip the waterfall excursions, fine dining, and once-in-a-lifetime dates with several very alluring contestants. And, if you remember from last week, he proposed to Esther. Talk about love at first sight. The two hardly spoke to each other. Can you believe it? Our studio producers were not expecting Xerxes to fall in love so quickly, but we here at The Bachelor are all about supporting love, despite how quickly the story can be written. For the past few months, Xerxes and Esther have been getting to know each other better by going on romantic dates, planning a wedding, getting married, and have just returned from their honeymoon. Esther is quickly learning what it means to be married to such an influential guy. He's royalty of some kind, I hear. Because we here at The Bachelor value our viewers just as much as we value love, we thought we'd have a traditional post-finale show for you to find out how the happy couple is doing. Welcome back, Xerxes and Esther. We hope your wedding and honeymoon went well. We heard you went to Jerusalem. How's everything going?
It's going great.
Yeah, if I had met Esther, I don't know what I would do. When I tell my friends about how we met and just how quickly we fell in love, they can't believe it. I mean, some of them just outrightly refuse to.
Yeah, some of my friends Especially my uncle Morty. He had a lot of trouble kind of, I guess, I don't know, with meeting you and like kind of thinking like, oh, this, because he knew I was going on the show, but he didn't know that I'd be the one who was picked. And so he was kind of like, oh, this is really sudden, and especially he thought I'd have a couple months to get used to it, and he didn't have that, so, but yeah.
Sounds like your friends and family have been supportive, though. Did they all attend the wedding?
Yeah, my best friend Hammond was also my best man, and he's usually really skeptical, but you know, he met Esther, and you know, I think he realized what a find she is. So.
Yep, same with my uncle Mordecai actually walked me down the aisle, and then he actually paid for our trip to go to Jerusalem. It was really neat because we got to learn more, or X got to learn more about my faith, and yeah, it was really neat, I think. So.
We definitely found love more throughout the trip. Yeah.
So wait, Esther, you mentioned something about your faith in Jerusalem. I don't remember that being in your profile.
Yeah, I didn't actually include it in my portfolio just because I really wanted it to be something that I could share as the show kind of went on, and I didn't want to be disqualified right away with folks thinking that I might be a, I don't know, religious nut or what have you, because I think one's faith is really about relationships and about caring for other people, and that's something that I think X, once we were dating a little bit more, got to see, I think.
So you were aware of her belief in God then?
You know, I wasn't at first. I knew there was something different about her. I couldn't quite figure out what it was. You know, I knew that I was happy to spend the rest of my life with her, and find out where kind of her joy came from. So, you know, Esther's just really kind and caring, and she made just a great first impression on me.
So how did you find out then?
Let's see, it was a few days before the wedding. Esther came and asked if she could talk. You know, believe it or not, we were watching Final Four basketball. Me and my main man, Hammond, hanging out. And, you know, Hammond's all about basketball. So he's really not the kind of guy you want to interrupt in the middle of a game. But, you know, Esther came and she said she had something to talk about.
Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that X knew it was really important to me. And I'd figured that he kind of figured it out just with our trip to Jerusalem and things like that, but I wasn't quite sure if he knew my entire faith story, and I wanted to share it with him. So yeah, it was really bad timing, though. I don't think Hammond was very happy with me, but you listened and you kicked him out, so.
It's true.
But yeah.
And now we're going to find out how the other contestants are doing post-Bachelor.
I'm so gorgeous. You can't handle it. But they could make me. I'm looking for producers.
Well, I guess it is all about love in the end.
And they're gonna make me like the next girl bachelor.
Anyway.
This totally ruined my 5-year plan. Step 1, get married. Ruined. I have to go cancel all my wedding plans, and I'm very upset.
Girl bachelor. No. Bachelorette! Yay!
Well, there you have it. The love story that began in a few seconds and ends with a story of faith. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.
Hi! I'll be seeing you soon.